It's very hard to deal with a partner that lies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, if they're lying and that's improving.
I don't know.
Well, look, people don't start out 100% trustworthy, The more lies there are, the harder it is by a lot. But you can see a trajectory of improvement. That's really important. If you're can the person negotiate? Do they negotiate in good faith? And do they implement the consequences of the negotiation? You can take a relationship that's got quite a number of kinks in it and straighten it out across time if people will commit to the process and tell you the truth. If it's a downhill slope continually, no improvement whatsoever, then you're playing a game that you probably can't win.
I think that's a pretty good answer. I think the lying part is key too. Like there's nothing more important than that, right? Otherwise, you can't sort out a problem. You'd be like, can we fix it? Sure, we could fix it. If that's a lie,
It also makes you question your own sanity.
Yes.
If you're with someone who insists that the way you see things when you're trying to see them as accurately as you can is a delusion or faulty, it's insanity making.
How often do you think that happens in relationships?
A lot.
Isn't that pathological though? Like, isn't that a disorder of some sort if somebody does that? Or is it not pathological and lots of people experience it?
Well, I don't really think there is any difference between personality psychopathology in its most disruptive guise and the proclivity to lie. All of the psychotherapeutic schools are predicated on the assumption that truth redeems. The collaborative empiricism I was talking about before, it's like, put it to the test, watch what happens. That assumes truth in relationship to the analysis of the outcome and iterate. Psychoanalytic free association, that's just truth. Say whatever comes to your mind. Well, that's what you do when you're telling the truth. You just say, you can become a master at that. Like, am I a master at that? I'm not perfect, but I do say what comes to mind. That's the manner in which I direct my words. I'm not trying to, I have an aim. Hopefully the aim is to make things better. And no, it's more differentiated than that, but that's the overall aim. Do I want to make things worse? No, I'd rather make them better. For how many people? Well, for the people that I'm primarily responsible for, first and foremost, but then everyone else that can be managed. And then I try to say what aids that.